Any advice on how to deal with feeling like my life only means something if I'm helping others? It's hard for me to not feel like I have another reason to exist because of low self-esteem or transphobic, abusive family. So yeah, when it comes to feeling like your life is only worth something whilst you are being useful to others, the question I always ask people with that one is, do other people's lives cease to be meaningful when they are not being specifically in that moment useful to you? Fancy face, good to see you. Thank you very much for the resub. Do other people cease to have any value when they are not being of direct value to you? And this took me a long time to get my head around, because I was brought up in a way where I had to be providing value, and that value could have been being quiet and being out the way. Imagine me being quiet and out of the way. But that was one of the things I needed to do for other people, right? So I very much have lived a large portion of my life with my self-esteem being wrapped into, am I helping a person right now? And there was a huge point of my life where I would have kind of like need to help people, but then when I wasn't actively helping anybody, now it was like helping people became another drug, or another coping mechanism, and I needed to be actively helping people. And I had to take a step back and say, right, okay, everybody that's ever helped me in my life, do they stop being of value to me when they're not helping me? And the answer is no, they don't. Like, there are people in my life that have given me one piece of advice that was really useful to me, or they bought me a nice gift once that was really lovely for me, or they helped me move house once upon a time, or whatever it might be. And that doesn't stop the second that they don't stop being of value to me the second they're not actively helping me. And this is it's a very interesting one when it comes to mental health. Like, we've talked about this before on this channel, which was, if you help somebody move house, it's like a closed procedure, right? You help them move house, you've moved them from A to B, it's done, it's finished. Whereas if you help somebody with their mental health, or you give a person a piece of advice, you've just done your part of it, and you don't know what the outcome is. They've not moved house or anything like that. You don't know what they're going to do with that piece of advice. You don't know what that piece of advice could sit with them forever and could be a complete and utter springboard, which actually pushes them onto bigger things. And we hardly ever find out about it. But the thing is, to anybody that's ever meant something to me in a moment of my life, they continue to mean something to me. So their value isn't about their current action. Their value is about them as a person. Now, here's where it gets messy. Are you ready? If we accept that that's true for other people, that they continue to be of value when they are not actively helping us, we also have to accept that it's true for us. Your value is not based on whether or not you are currently helping somebody. Your value is not based on your usefulness. They are two completely separate things. And we do very much live in a society where people will express their gratitude to you. People will express their gratitude to you for something you've done. People very rarely express their gratitude to you for who you are. And I say very rarely because actually, when people just come into the stream and say, thank you for being you, that really hits me in the feels. Like, that hits me in the feels way more than someone saying, thank you for that piece of advice you gave me. Because now they're not thanking me for what I do, they're thanking me for who I am. So, in the spirit of all of that, Notorious Queer, thank you for being you. Thank you for, yes, you've contributed with a question there that has led to a really cool discussion, but thank you just simply for being you. I've only met you today, and I hope to see you again. But thank you for being you. You have had value long before that topic. You will have value long after it. So just thank you for being you, and just keep being you, because, that's pretty much all any of us are qualified to do, really, is to be ourselves.